Hey, ghost enthusiasts, spirit seekers, and paranormal pioneers. Welcome back to another Ghost Hunting Beauties Podcast. Are you ready to dive into the spine-chilling world of haunted history? Well, buckle up, because today we're taking a journey deep into the heart of Texas. That's right, folks. The Lone Star State is not just famous for its cowboy culture, mouth-watering barbecue, and larger-than-life attitude. It's also home to some of the most eerie, hair-raising, and haunted locations in the United States. In this episode, we'll uncover the chilling stories behind some of Texas' most notorious ghostly hotspots, from the infamous ghost tracks of San Antonio to the mysterious spirits roaming the halls of the Driscoll Hotel in Austin. We'll also explore lesser-known haunted gems like the Jefferson Hotel and the White Sanitarium, where restless spirits are said to linger long after the sun goes down. So whether you're a seasoned ghost hunter or just love a good fright, join us as we venture into the shadows and reveal the haunted ghost history of Texas. Now, without further ado, let's grab our ghost hunting gear and dive into our first spine-tingling location. Here we go. We start with one of the most famous historical sites in Texas, the Alamo in San Antonio. The Alamo is believed to be haunted by the spirits of the soldiers who lost their lives defending it. Now, visitors are reported seeing ghostly apparitions, hearing strange noises, and even smelling gunpowder. Now, the Alamo, originally known as the Mission San Antonio de Pueda, was founded in the early 18th century by Spanish missionaries. It has since become an enduring symbol of courage and sacrifice for Texas history. In 1836, the famous Battle of the Alamo took place, where Texan defenders fought valiantly against the Mexican army, ultimately resulting in the devastating loss. The tragic events that unfolded at the Alamo have left an indelible mark, with many believing that restless spirits still linger within its walls. Over the years, numerous paranormal sightings and unexplained occurrences have been recorded at the Alamo. So let's delve into some of the most famous ghost stories that continue to captivate the imaginations of visitors and locals alike. For decades, people have reported seeing a spectral figure atop the Alamo's roof, keeping watch over the historic site itself. Now, this ghostly sentinel is believed to be the spirit of a soldier who perished during the Battle of the Alamo, eternally guarding his post. Colonel William Travis, one of the Alamo's defenders, is said to haunt the mission grounds themselves. His spirit has been spotted wandering near the Long Barrack, where he made his final stand. So some claim to have even heard his voice echoing through the halls, delivering his famous "Victory or Death" speech. Next up, you have the Weeping Lady, or La Llorona. It's a sorrowful specter who's been seen wandering the Alamo's perimeter, wailing for her lost children. Legend has it that she drowned her children in the San Antonio River, and now her anguished spirit roams the area, forever searching for them. The Manger Hotel, San Antonio. Next up, we move across the city of San Antonio to the Manger Hotel. The Manger Hotel has a long-standing reputation for being one of the most haunted hotels in Texas. Also, let's uncover some of the spine-tingling ghost stories that have captivated guests and employees alike. Now, built in 1859, the Manger Hotel is one of the oldest and most famous hotels in Texas. So many guests have reported encounters with apparitions like Sally White. So who's Sally White? Sally White's a former chambermaid, and she's one of the Manger Hotel's most well-known spirits. In 1876, Sally tragically lost her life during a domestic dispute with her husband. Guests and staff have reported sightings of her spirit still dressed in her old-fashioned uniform, diligently performing her housekeeping duties. Another ghost that lingers around is Captain Richard King, founder of the King Ranch, and he was a frequent guest at the Manger Hotel. After his death in 1885, his spirit is said to have lingered in the hotel. Guests have reported seeing a man resembling Captain King entering his favorite room, now known as the King Suite, not only to disappear when he's approached, of course. Well, the last spirit we'll talk about at the Manger is the most famous Theodore Roosevelt, the 26th President of the United States. He's also been spotted roaming the halls of the Manger Hotel. So as the story goes, he recruited his famous Rough Riders at the hotel's Manger Bar. So his spirit's been sighted in both the bar and the other areas of the hotel, as if he's still searching for volunteers to join his cause. The Driscoll Hotel in Austin. So let's take a short trip up to I-35 to the capital of Texas for our next ghostly tales and chilling encounters. That's going to be the Driscoll Hotel in Austin, Texas. Built in 1886, this iconic hotel is said to be haunted by several spirits, including the hotel's namesake, the cattle baron, Colonel Jesse Driscoll. The hotel's rich past and grand architecture have attracted numerous guests, from politicians to celebrities to the spirits that are said to still roam its halls. The Driscoll Hotel is widely considered one of the most haunted hotels in Texas. So let's unravel some of the spine-tingling ghost stories and paranormal encounters that have both intrigued the frightened guests for decades. So it's said that Colonel Jesse Driscoll, the hotel's founder, never truly left his beloved establishment. His spirit has been often reported going along the halls, and you can smell the scent of cigar smoke. Some guests have even claimed to see his ghostly figure in the mirrors throughout the hotel, so don't be looking in the mirrors. A tragic accident involving a young girl named Samantha Houston, who fell to her death on the grand staircase in the late 1800s, has left a lingering presence. So guests have reported hearing the laughter of a little girl near the stairs and in the hotel's ballroom. Now, others have even seen the apparition of the girl playing with the ball before she just vanishes. Next up, you got room 525, and it's notorious for its connection to two separate yet eerily similar suicide incidents. Both brides are said to have taken their own lives in the same room during their honeymoons, exactly 20 years apart. So guests staying in room 525 have reported unexplained cold spots, flickering lights, and a sense of dread or sadness. The White Sanitarium in Wichita Falls. The White Sanitarium, also known as the Old Insane Asylum or the North Texas Hospital, was established in 1926 by Dr. Frank S. White. This mental health facility, designed to be a progressive and compassionate institution, treated patients for various mental illnesses. However, as with many asylums of that area, the White Sanitarium was not without its share of controversies and tragic stories. The facility closed in 1950, and the building now serves as a private residence, but the spirits of its troubled past are said to still roam the halls. The White Sanitarium has a reputation for being one of the most haunted locations in Texas. So let's delve into the unsettling ghost stories and the paranormal encounters that have both fascinated and terrified those who venture near the mysterious building. So numerous witnesses have reported hearing the anguished screams of a woman echoing through the halls of the White Sanitarium. Now, some believe she's a spirit of a former patient eternally trapped within the confines of the asylum, unable to find peace. Then you have shadowy figures who've been seen lurking in the dark corners of the White Sanitarium. Now, these mysterious entities are thought to be the restless spirits of former patients who tragically died within the facility. Visitors are reported being watched or even followed by these shadowy presences. There's also a young boy, and he was believed to be the spirit of a former patient, but he's been spotted on the grounds of the White Sanitarium. Now, witnesses have described him as shy and sad, and he's often disappearing when you approach him. So some have even claimed to hear the sound of a child's laughter or footsteps echoing through the building. Ooh. So the haunted history of the White Sanitarium serves as a chilling reminder of the dark past that shrouds asylums and their patients. The ghostly tales and paranormal encounters experienced at this location make it a fascinating destination for anyone interested in exploring the unknown, of course. Yorktown Memorial Hospital in Yorktown. Yorktown Memorial Hospital, founded in 1950 by the Felician sisters, was a small-town hospital that served the community until its closure in 1986. During its operation, the hospital treated a wide variety of patients and illnesses, and it's estimated that over 2,000 people died within its walls. The building now stands abandoned and decayed, but the spirits of its tormented past are said to still haunt the premises. So let's delve into some of the spine-tingling stories that have both fascinated and frightened those who venture within its walls. So one of the most notorious spirits said to haunt the hospital is that of Dr. Leon Norwinski, a physician who worked there during its operation. Now, he's known as the Angry Doctor because his spirit is believed to be responsible for the unexplained scratches, bruises, and attacks reported by the visitors. So So some speculate that he's still trying to maintain control over the hospital, even in the afterlife. So in the basement, visitors have encountered the spirit of a nurse who's rumored to have had an illicit affair with a patient. Ooh, scandalous. So this patient, a drowning victim, is also said to haunt the area. It's believed that their spirits are forever entwined due to the tragic circumstances surrounding their relationship. Now, the spirits of children are also said to roam the halls of Yorktown Memorial Hospital. Visitors reported hearing the laughter and cries of young children echoing through the building, as well as seeing small ghostly figures playing in the various rooms. Ooh, that would scare me. So the haunted history of Yorktown Memorial Hospital serves as a chilling testament to the suffering and pain experienced by those who spent their final days within its walls. The ghostly tales and paranormal encounters that continue to emerge from this abandoned hospital make it a fascinating destination for anyone interested in exploring the unknown, or if you're not scared of ghost kids, which I am. The Jefferson Hotel in Jefferson, Texas. The Jefferson Hotel, established in 1851, is a historic hotel located in the quaint and charming town of Jefferson, Texas. This beautiful hotel, once known as the Brooks House, has hosted numerous guests from the wealthy elite to politicians and even notorious outlaws. With such a rich history, it's no wonder that the Jefferson Hotel has become a hotbed for paranormal activity. The spirit of a traveling salesman known as the Vanishing Salesman is said to haunt room 19. According to the legend, he was murdered in the room and his body was hidden under the floorboards. So guests staying in room 19 have reported strange noises, unexplained cold spots, and even the apparition of a man who mysteriously vanishes. The spirit of a gambler who was once killed during a card game gone wrong is believed to haunt the hotel's lobby and parlor. So the guests have reported hearing a phantom footsteps, shuffling of cards, and even the faint sound of laughter late at night. Now, some have even claimed to see the ghostly figure of a man in old-fashioned clothing wander in the halls before disappearing. A mysterious lady in white has been seen wandering the hotel's hallways and staircases. She's believed to be the spirit of a heartbroken woman who took her own life. Now, she's often seen with a sad expression on her face, gazing out the window before vanishing. And guests have reported a sense of sadness or melancholy in the areas where she's appeared. Now, the haunted history of the Jefferson Hotel is a chilling testament to its storied past. With ghostly encounters and eerie atmosphere, it's a must-visit destination for those interested in the paranormal. The Baker Hotel in Mineral Wells. The Baker Hotel, opened in 1929, was a luxurious spa resort located in Mineral Wells, Texas. The hotel was famous for its mineral water treatments, drawing in celebrities and politicians, and of course the wealthy elite from across the country. However, after years of decline, the hotel closed its doors in 1972. The once grand hotel now stands abandoned and decaying, but the spirits of its past are said to still roam its halls. One of the hotel's most famous ghosts is the Lady in White, believed to be the spirit of a woman who leaped to her death from the top of the hotel. Her apparition has been seen wandering the halls, especially on the 7th floor, where she often appears dressed in white and with a sense of sadness. Now, guests and paranormal investigators have reported encountering the spirit of a bellman. Now, he worked at the hotel during the 1950s. This friendly ghost has been known to hold doors open for visitors and even interact with them, providing helpful advice or even information about the hotel's history. I think that's pretty helpful. Well, the Baker Hotel Brazos Room once was a popular ballroom and also an event space, said to still host ghostly parties. Visitors have reported hearing the distant sound of laughter, music, and clinking glasses as if a lively celebration is taking place just out of sight. A young child spirit is said to haunt the area around the hotel's swimming pool. So witnesses have reported the sound of a child sobbing and even seen a small ghostly figure wandering near the pool. We don't know if he drowned, we don't know what happened, but there he stays. Hotel Galvez in Galveston. The Hotel Galvez opened in 1911. It's a luxurious and historic beachfront hotel located in Galveston, Texas. This beautiful hotel, also known as the Queen of the Gulf, has a rich history of hosting celebrities, politicians, and even notorious figures. With such a storied past, it's no surprise that the Hotel Galvez has become a hotbed of paranormal activity. Room 501 is said to be haunted by the spirit of a young woman named Audra, who was once the guest at the hotel. Now, according to legend, Audra hung herself in the room's bathroom after her fiancé, a sailor, was reported lost at sea. So guests staying in room 501 have unexplained cold spots, the scent of gardenias, Audra's favorite flower, and even the apparition of a woman in white wandering the halls. Why are they always wearing white? The spirits of children are also said to roam the Hotel Galvez, so guests have reported hearing the laughter and footsteps of young children echoing through the halls and rooms, now particularly on the 5th floor. Some have even seen small ghostly figures playing in the various areas of the hotel. That would freak me out. Now, a mysterious male spirit is said to haunt the hotel's lower levels, particularly the basement and the laundry area. So staff members and guests have reported feelings of unease, being watched, even being touched by an unseen presence. Now, some believe this spirit to be a former hotel employee who died on the property, which would make sense since he's in the laundry room. The Old Park Hotel, Bollinger. The Old Park Hotel, established in 1910, is a historic building located in Bollinger, Texas. The hotel served many purposes throughout its history, including as a boarding house and a saloon. So with over a century of history, the Old Park Hotel has become a hotbed for paranormal activity with numerous ghost stories and unexplained occurrences. So one of the most frequently reported spirits at the Old Park Hotel is that of a young boy believed to be about 10 years old. So guests and investigators have reported seeing the apparition of the boy playing in the hallways and hearing the sounds of laughter and even footsteps. So some have even reported that the boy likes to play pranks on visitors, such as hiding their belongings. I'd be like, no sir, I don't think so. Now, the Old Park Hotel is known for its mysterious shadowy figures that lurk in the corners and the hallways, because these apparitions are seen during the day, they're darting in and out of rooms, and witnesses have even reported feeling a sense of unease and being watched by an unseen presence. They are everywhere. And here we go again. Another lady in white is said to haunt the hotel's 2nd floor, particularly around room 007. Guests have reported seeing the apparition of a woman in a white dress who appears to be searching for something or maybe someone. Now, some believe that she may be the spirit of a former guest or a resident who met an untimely end. I don't know why they always be wearing white, but they do. La Carafe in Houston, Texas. La Carafe, located in Houston's historic Market Square, is one of the city's oldest commercial buildings, dating back to the 1860s. This iconic wine bar has a rich history, having served as a bakery, a drugstore, and even a Pony Express station. With such a storied past, it's no surprise that La Carafe's become a hotbed for paranormal activity. The spirit of a former caretaker is said to haunt the 2nd floor of La Carafe, so employees have reported hearing footsteps and the sound of someone pacing above the bar, even when the building's empty. Now, this mysterious spirit is believed to be a man named Carl, who's been known to make his presence felt by moving objects and even flickering the lights, and I've seen that myself. A ghostly woman in white is said to roam the stairway leading to the 2nd floor, again with the woman in white. Guests and employees have reported seeing the apparition of a woman in a long white dress, sometimes accompanied by the faint scent of perfume. Now, her identity remains unknown, but some believe she might be a former patron or maybe even employee of the establishment. Now, La Carafe is also known for its unseen spirits that create an eerie atmosphere. Patrons and employees have reported feeling sudden cold spots, disembodied whispers, and the sensation of being watched by an unseen presence. Some have even experienced their hair being touched or tugged by invisible hands. Woo! Well, there you have it, Spectre aficionados. We've journeyed through the haunted ghost history of Texas, exploring the spine-chilling tales and eerie encounters in some of the Lone Star State's most notorious paranormal hotspots. From the whispers of long-lost souls at the Driscoll Hotel to the restless spirits lingering in the shadows of the Alamo, it's clear that Texas has no shortage of ghostly stories to tell. We hope you enjoyed this supernatural adventure as much as we did, and maybe even learned a thing or two about the incredible history that lies beneath the surface of this great state. Whether you're a seasoned ghost hunter or just enjoy a good fright, we're glad you joined us on this spine-tingling exploration of Texas' haunted past. Now, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on another paranormal investigation. And as always, we want to hear from you. Share your thoughts, your experience, and ghost stories in the comments below. So until next time, stay curious, keep seeking out the unknown, and remember, there's always more to discover in the world of the supernatural. This is Ghost Hunting Beauty signing off. See you in our next ghostly adventure.